Hey there, fellow gamers. Now, before we begin the show, I've got something to say. This show, called the Gamer Diaries, is the aftermath of a single match played on my Quake 3 server, and is basically the feelings of how that match went to 5 of our server regulars. Now that I've got that out of the way, we can start. Enjoy the show, folks.
I'm badass. I play Quake 24/7. I pwn noobs. Yes, I am the hardcore gamer, bitches. So suck it.
I like to think of myself as a more casual player, doing it as a hobby and not treating it like a lifestyle of some kind. I like to have fun when I'm playing, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Not raising stats or becoming elite, but having fun. Yeah, it's why I play.
I just downloaded the demo. I've been playing in a lot of servers, and everyone kept killing me. And it was totally because they're a bunch of hacking noobs, and I hope they get banned. They kept calling me a noob, but they're the noobs. I'll show them how elite I am.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm sort of a professional gamer. My team are all on vacation in the Caribbean while I decided to stay here and catch up on some lost me time. I spent most of my me time on my friend's Quake 3 server. Gives me some target practice, if you know what I mean.
Hey, yeah. Now, before I start, yes, I'm a freaking girl. If you can't handle a girl playing Quake, then get out of my face. Because let me tell you something. Girls can play video games just as well as guys can.
So, you've met our regulars, and I think you can safely say there are some you're gonna love, and some you're gonna love to hate. Well, I guess it's time for them to tell you in their own words how they felt the last match went. The game was Team Deathmatch on DM17.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, I can honestly say that was the worst game I've ever played to date. I got stuck with a bunch of noobs, and 3 out of 4 of the players on the other team were awesome players. And I suspect that one of them was a frickin' pro dude. I mean, serious, getting a living from kicking ass at video games pro. My team was so screwed from the beginning.
I'd say that the game was fairly good. We had a good team, except for one guy who's running around with his gauntlet trying to pummel everything in sight. Spamming the taunt command because apparently the evil laugh is cool. LOL 111.
I think I made a serious mistake trying to beat down the noobs on the other team, because one of them was camping with a railgun on the far end of the map, blowing me to bits every time he got a chance. It was really annoying. So I used my evil laugh to scare him away. But that didn't work, and it led to some nasty messages from my teammates.
The game wasn't exactly that hard. The team we were facing was mainly just a bunch of noobs. Although they did get a few lucky kills in, we pretty much whooped them. Their captain was really pissed off when he saw his teammates getting frags though. Oh man, he was a freak.
I swear if I hear that goddamn laugh one more time, I'm gonna rip that kid a few new limbs.
When one of the clowns on my team finished off a guy I had just railed, I frickin' snapped. It was my kill and he stole it. So then I was all like, hey noob, stop stealing my goddamn kills, you frickin' dumbass. Yeah, I think I proved my point, because he was off the server like 2 seconds later. Good riddance, brah.
So the crazy captain from the other team yelled some pretty rude things at one of his teammates, and the guy left. Why can't people learn that you need to work together to win?
Thanks to some guy's little swear fest, the opposition was down by 1 man, which meant things would go a little slower as far as scoring frags was concerned.
I don't think I've ever seen so many bad words on the screen before.
After a few unsuccessful attempts to vote kick the guy out, someone told the admin, who had appeared shortly afterwards, and banned him from the server.
That was the first time I've ever had to ban anyone. I never thought I'd have to use Archon on someone, especially not one of the regulars.
So some lamer whined to the admin and got me frickin' banned for the rest of the night, brah. So I had to do something else to keep my mind off of it. So I went downstairs, had a couple cold ones, and sat back and watched the Championship Gaming Series final.
So now the opposition was down to 2 guys, and both of them pretty much sucked. I'd have gladly moved teams, but the teams are locked and the admin refused to unlock them.
The only way to have a fair and just game is to lock the teams, so no new players can just jump in and out whenever they please. I think it's a good argument.
Then one of the newbies from the other team started insulting me, so I got my own back.
Hey, little girl, why don't you get off the computer, play with your dollies?
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yes, I did, little girl. You want some of this? Come and get some. Ah, crap. I just got owned.
And if you freaking mention any more dollies to me, I'm gonna take this gauntlet and I'm gonna ram it in your goddamn throat. Let me tell you something, he won't be making any more of those insults for a while.
Then the scary lady went insane and started beating the crap out of this other guy. If Quake was an MMO, she'd get major EXP and gold for that.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
The frag limit was 50, and with the blue team losing by 35 points, it was pretty clear that the Reds were going to win.
And just when I was getting into the fight, my mom called me for dinner, which meant I had to stop playing. I was so angry, I could throw my collector's edition Darth Vader figurine out the window.
Yeah, the newbie whined about his stupid mom 111, and I had to go out for dinner. And to be honest, nobody gave a rat's ass about it.
We had a score of 45, and they had a score of 10. It's not like we couldn't handle those two guys without the noob on our team.
Eventually, my dad busted into my room, unplugged my computer, and dragged me away from my process.
And after 5 more frags and 1 accidental casualty, we won the game 50-11.
It was a decent match. Okay, it was crazy, but it was still kind of entertaining in a sort of way.
So, as you can see, the gamers that did play through the whole match enjoyed it. Well, that's the end of the show. So for me and the gamers, good night, good game.